Hi, Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. Welcome to your Videoscope for March 2018 by Alma Lightworker. So again, this recording will be for those of you who are born under the sign of Aries, Aries Rising, or Aries Moon. If it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. For this reading today, I am going to open 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck. If you are interested to know more, I'm also going to record a whole new video for your sign, and I will be uploading that for those of you who are interested through Vimeo.com. The link for that will be down here below in the show more description box. I'm going to link it below. Excuse me. So the Vimeo videos are going to be like an extended forecast for your sign. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation with me, email me at almalightworker@gmail.com. You may also visit my website, almalightworker.com. Again, all of that information will be linked down here below. So let us now begin with your reading. And the general feelings that I am picking up for you, Aries, they have to do with you overcoming some major challenge, working toward a breakthrough and actually seeing some results. But I also keep getting something in your life that now it's starting to kind of either is turning around for the better, your destiny is changing for the better, or things are just happening. And you are going to be taking a lot of action to kind of make those changes that you desire to see in your life. So allow me now to break it down one by one. The first card that I wanted to show up for this reading is the Strength. Okay, I'm trying to find, a position where you can see the card clearly. So this is the Strength. And to me it means having the courage, having the strength, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to overcome obstacles and to overcome enemies. It also means having the strength to overcome any health-related issues, over your income, over your finances, to reach a deal, over some family-related circumstance. And sometimes, to me personally, this could also mean having to overcome some sort of an obstacle that is related to your job or to your career and dealing with that in a successful way. Again, the focus of this card is on what already happened or what already stemmed from the past, that in some ways is not fully resolved yet. So allow me to hear my guides. And what I keep getting is that you're going to feel as one area of your life or some stuff happening in your life are coming to a halt, to a stop, especially when it comes to issues that in the recent 3 months especially, they gave you a headache, you always dread thinking about it, any issues that would involve you not really getting along with another person. So these kind of issues and these kind of problems, I keep getting that they're going to come to a stop or to a halt. On the other hand, I also keep getting that you are going to be dealing with a situation where you need to act immediately, you need to act quickly to jump on that opportunity, because I keep getting sudden chances, sudden opportunities will be presented to you. For some of you, this may have to do with your work and with your career. You may find yourself being asked to work with a very important client or to work in a very special project, like being put in some sort of a position of honors, where you're going to feel that it's a really great honor that your company is asking you to do this, or your boss is asking you to do this particular thing. I don't feel that a promotion or a raise is going to be granted to you immediately in March, but I do feel that how you are going to deal with this project and how good this project is going to go, that is going to dictate in the coming months your promotion and your raise, because I keep getting that if you keep working hard at it, maybe this assignment has been already assigned to you before March, but I keep getting that as a result of that, you will have a lot of prestige, great chances and possibilities for a promotion and a raise in the upcoming months. But I also keep getting that you are going to have that chance to show off your talent, your skill, and maybe to put some rumors to rest, or whoever you felt that they had something negative to say about you, you're going to put that to rest. You're going to show them that you are not someone to mess with. I also keep getting that part of this energy also has to deal with your own self-confidence. And I keep getting that especially toward the later part of March, you are going to find yourself. Maybe you are going to be, because this is a general reading, the work-related situation is not going to happen to everybody. Maybe you are someone who, maybe you don't work. But I keep getting your self-esteem, matters around your self-confidence, will receive some sort of a boost, especially when it comes to the later part of March 2018. Someone is going to make you feel very valued, very appreciated. They're going to make you feel like you are at the center of attention. They may be showering you with compliments. They may be showering you with gifts. That's going to be the case for some of you, especially if you're celebrating your birthday in March. I also keep getting a family-related situation. For some of you, it may have to deal with a child. For other ones, this could have to deal with siblings and some sort of an inheritance. But I also keep getting that if in the past you had either miscommunication problems, or either you or the other party was in some way refusing to collaborate, to sit down and talk, I keep getting that will now start to shift, because when I'm shown a group of people coming together. So if it is about a family situation, that could be the family coming together. If it is about a work-related situation, this could be you, your boss, or co-workers, or people with whom you deal with at work coming together in some sort of a meeting, discussion, or to reach some sort of an agreement or even a deal. If you are someone who maybe you were worried about your health, either recently you had some sort of surgery, you could be preparing to give birth, you could be preparing for, maybe you are simply preparing to go on a diet, or simply give your body's energy a boost, because this is not about losing weight, it is about how much strength you have in your body. It does feel like whatever you're going to initiate in March, you are going to have the willpower to follow through with your actions, okay, in the upcoming months, and thus seeing real results. So this would be a great month if you decide, for example, you want to quit smoking, or if you decide you want to change your physical appearance and you want to beautify yourself from inside out, and maybe also work on some of your own internal personal issues that in some ways are not allowing you to have a very healthy self-esteem and self-confidence. Because I keep getting many of you have been dealing with one block after another, and at some point that tends to catch up with you. If you are not peaceful here, or at some point running after one block after another, or feeling that energy around you kind of like tense, or some sort of energy that is been blocking you or making you feel intense, that tends in some way to affect you internally. I keep getting that great honors are on the way. You may not receive and see these great honors and these great titles maybe right away in March, but again in the upcoming months, okay, sometime in the upcoming months, you are going to receive either a title, a raise, honors. So I keep getting great things happening in your life and great things happening with your job and your career about to happen. March is just going to set the tone. It's going to be the beginning of these great things happening for you. Remember, in some ways, you are going to be at the center of attention. The next card that you have is the Five of Cups. To me, it means crying over spilled milk. It also means, you know, that feeling between what you are grateful for and what you are not grateful for. Maybe sometimes in your mind, in your feelings, you are bringing your attention to what you don't have, what you lack, instead of being grateful for the things that you already have, and maybe focusing on a little bit on the pessimistic side, rather than focus in the fear, giving in a little bit too much into your fear, rather than understanding the greatness and the beauty all around you. For some of you, I keep getting really having to fight, really being focused on improving your health. And again, for some of you, this could be either in relation to a birth, or if it's not you giving birth, maybe this could be you bringing forward your best to resolve some issues related to your child, or maybe taking care of a child. However, I also keep getting something in relation to taxes, alimony, insurances. And these are not new situations. To me, this feels like something that already happened in the past, but maybe is a procedure that needs to happen in stages, or to you, it may feel like you are not seeing the end of it. So for some of you, when it comes to these matters, you are really going to close an important chapter. You may resolve and finalize something very important in terms of taxes, alimony, or different forms of insurance. However, for some of you, I am also shown you need to have strength into renegotiating some sort of a deal, or to renegotiate a contract. These renegotiations of a contract may also be related to work contract. If you are someone concerned about finding a new job, I keep getting that it feels like you're going to be going in job interviews, different jobs. These jobs that you are going to interview for, that may be totally different from each other, but at the very end, to me it feels like toward April, you finding a job, and March rather comes to me as you preparing for this new job to arrive. You may have some sort of a second thoughts. You may be having second thoughts about some words that you said to someone in the past. You may be having second thoughts, and you may feel that you need to analyze your thoughts. You may need to analyze your feelings. You may need to analyze the perspective on things. You may feel like you may need to analyze your past. But whatever this is, I keep getting some sort of internal change that will help you release what no longer serves you, and it will help you to embrace a new point of view, even if the point of view has simply to do with how you see and perceive yourself. If you had some problems in your marriage or in your relationship, it does feel like something with smooth over, because I keep getting a great deal of acceptance towards you in March. So whatever you are doing, you are saying, if you have anything to offer, it feels like you're going to receive and feel this huge deal of acceptance all around you. You may have to deal with a situation where either you had to lie to protect somebody's feelings, to protect your feelings, or maybe the other person was constantly lying. And for some of you, this could be your child. So it does feel like the two of you will need to talk about this situation. But it is being pointed out to me, either you catching someone in a lie or somebody else catching you in a lie. And I also keep getting some sort of a breakthrough when it comes to your some personal denial issue, because when you are in denial about something, of course you're not going to realize that, but for some of you, you're going to have some big moments of realization about maybe things that you are denying yourself, or denial issues. So you need to allow yourself to be more open, to enjoy more, and you need to allow for these good things to happen by simply shifting your perspective, shifting your thinking, because I keep getting the doors of manifestation will be opening up for all of you Aries from March, April, and May. These are 3 important months for you that you are opening the doors of manifestation. So what you think about, you will bring about. So careful around your thinking. You may also have a little bit hesitation or issues that have to do either with some travel plans, travel arrangements, or even with a possible move, with a possible change of residence. The last card that you have is the 3 of Wands. To me, it means this is a hint, some success in a journey that you just began. So the universe is trying to give you some hint, a hint that you are headed in the right path. This is the right direction for you. It also means, to me, sometimes this card, it also means whatever you are going to establish and initiate, it has great potential for the future, for the larger vision. It has great potential to come to fruition, great potential to generate more success. Sometimes this is also related to travel, or even about preparing way ahead of time about a possible move. So generally, to me, it means getting unstuck, and this is the beginning of these energies, getting unstuck and preparing to move forward. For some of you, I keep getting some sort of an important news or some sort of an important communication. But yet again, it does feel that when you receive this news, you need to act quickly. For some of you, this could be like an envelope or something that you need to act quickly that maybe has to deal either with an institution, with a government branch, maybe in regards to the head of a company, an important client, could also be about money. Money could also be about IRS. But to me, it feels like for many of you, first and foremost, it's coming to me like some sort of a news and communication that has good energy. It feels like some good news that you need to act on immediately, or to jump in this opportunity. It also does feel that you may find that maybe in the past you did a presentation, or you presented certain ideas to your boss or to a board of directors, or you dealt with a board, because I'm shown a board. And I keep getting that now you're going to receive the results. So maybe you had an important test, an important examination, maybe you applied to get in a program, in a college, in a university, and now you're going to hear back from them. But again, the first feeling that I got was a very positive one. So getting some sort of a good news. If you have been applying for some sort of a license, and this could be any kind of license, I keep getting that you could be finalizing the paperwork for you to get this license, or even receiving this license. You may be changing the way how you communicate. You may be changing the technology that you use to communicate, like texting, phone, different apps. There's so many ways now to spread news and to communicate. There's Twitter, there's Snapchat, there's YouTube, there's Vimeo, there's Facebook. So you may be changing. If you are already in these kind of platforms, you may be changing your status there. You may be changing your picture. You may be changing some important information there about how you present yourself to the public, how you connect with other people. But I also keep getting that this is going to be a time or very deep reflection for many of you. So I would not be surprised if you may need a little bit time to kind of isolate yourself, think, and that's going to be your way of dealing with some sort of a stress and some sort of a frustration that will arise toward mid-March for some of you. However, I keep getting that you need to be very careful, even though good things are about to happen. You may not immediately see the results in March. Great things are about to happen in the next coming months. You need to be careful with frustration, irritation. You need to be careful how you deal with in situations of power. When there's some sort of a power play involved, either you dealing with people in a position of power, or something that has to deal with how you choose to exercise your inner power in a healthy, successful way. So I keep getting some frustration there, but it is totally up to you. For some of you, it could be all you acting on your emotions, and it's not advisable for you to act on your emotions. It's rather be with that emotion, don't act on it until later on when you feel calmer, or until later on when you know every information, when you know every bit of information that you need to know. So please be careful on that. It's very important that in March you don't act on your frustration. I also keep getting, for some of you, this could be the beginning of a new job. This could be the beginning of a new career. This could be the beginning of a new project. For some of you, I also keep getting renovations, fixing stuff around the house, maybe remodeling, rearranging furniture. I also keep getting some sort of a new friendship, being on the onset of a new friendship about to begin, that is going to prove to be very successful for you personally, but also for others. I keep getting new collaborations that are going to be successful for your work, that are work related or that are related to your career. I keep getting, you may be asked to, maybe somebody's going to ask you, maybe they want to interview you, maybe they want to write a piece about you. This could also be a child, maybe they need to write a paper on a family member. But I keep getting that someone may be interested in you, because they may be offering, either they're going to ask you to do an interview on you, they may be asking, so they're interested in you and your work, on simply to share your life experience in some way. And I also keep getting that you are going to feel very flattered. So good things are in the way. You may also be I also keep getting some sort of a healing will be happening. For some of you, you may be getting energy clearing. You may be getting some sort of a past life regression. You may be getting an Akashic reading. You may be getting tarot reading. You may be getting a session with an astrologer. I keep getting that for some of you. You could be booking for this kind of services, or even counseling with a social worker or a psychologist. And I keep getting that this will be very helpful to you because it will make you realize a deeper perspective in life, a more meaningful purpose that you may have, that you need to realize that. So it's going to give you a little bit more meaning to what you are trying to create. Say, it's going to give you a whole new purpose and a whole new perspective to you as an individual, but also as to what your contribution into helping others, into the society, the community will be. I also keep getting, if you are someone who is dealing with international affairs, international traveling, or moving in another country, you are going to be dealing with some important paperwork. You may have to make a decision about that, whether definitely you are moving in a foreign country or not, or even getting a visa. But I keep getting something significant and important around international affairs or documentation. So dealing with immigration for some of you. And I hope that made sense to you, Aries. Again, click down here below in the show more description box if you'd like to know more. I'm going to do a whole new reading for you if you are interested through Vimeo.com. If you'd like to schedule your very own private consultation with me, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may also contact me through my website, amalightworker.com. Thank you to all of my subscribers. If you are new, welcome to you. If you like my videos, thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. And remember, I love you for watching. Bye-bye.